Hey, this is Diesel Mac, and I wanted to show you guys some of the different blown Camaro variations that I have. Every one on this table is different in some form or fashion. I enjoy collecting all the different base variations, transition pieces, some errors. I'll get into that towards the end. But the video I want to show right now is the transition between some of these bases. So here's the 1984 release of the blown Camaro, black, kind of a 3-color tampo on each side of it, blown motors sticking out of the hood, sunroof, and this one, as you can see, has a Hot Wheels blown Camaro Z-28 and the Hong Kong base. So this is one of the first releases. I do not have any other Hong Kong base variations that I have found yet, but that doesn't mean there isn't one out there. So I'll grab the second one here. So obviously most people know the second variation that's in the book is a Malaysia base. And here you can see again Hot Wheels blown Camaro Z-28, and they put the bar on there, put Malaysia on top. And so there's your first variation between the two. Most people just collect these two right here, a Hong Kong and a Malaysia, and they call that good. But I'm crazy, and I have to keep going. The next one here, you can see here where they have taken the blown Camaro bar or added the bar where the blown Camaro was. So they've completely removed the name for whatever reason. There's still a bar with the Malaysia. And the fourth one that I've found so far is this double bar. So you can see the bar is broken up. Malaysia is no longer on a bar. And I would even imagine there's probably a transition piece between these two, why they broke it up this way. But those are the 4 I found. And these are cast into there. They're not an error, right? They probably had from Hong Kong to Malaysia, they, changed the casting. Then they, probably ran out, or they went to the next year car that they made, like that Turbo Glow back there. Or the casting that they were using originally broke, and they had to redo the casting for the base, or the molding for the base. So those are the 4 that I found for that. This is the Turbo Tracks Turbo Glow set. You can see this one has the single bar, the Malaysia on a bar. So it's kind of similar as this one here. And I wouldn't be surprised if this one had a base variation. I just only have this one for an example, and it's not mint, but I will be looking for a mint replacement in the future. So that's that. Also, like I said, transition pieces. So both of these have the clear window with louvers and red interior, and they share the gold ultra hots. The next ones are these teal with the purple or magenta. This one here has the Hot Wheels, has the bar where the name was, and the bar Malaysia. The next one, they have taken the bar, left it there. You can kind of see the bar by the 74, and they added 74 and blown Camaro. No Z-28. The Malaysia is not on a bar. And that 74 probably represented a number they were going to put it in the collector number series when they started that. So maybe on like a 1988 card, you might see on the back where number 74 is blown Camaro. I don't quite remember. I don't have the cards anymore because I collect loose. But that's what that number represented. It was supposed to be the number that was going to be in the collector series. The next one, again, you can see where Hot Wheels 74 blown Camaro in Malaysia, but these two have 2 different tampo colors. One is a little bit darker than the other, not too much. Oh, and this one also has the Ultra Hots. So share the same base, different wheel variation, a slight tampo. I don't really count that tampo too much. You'll see a darker one coming up next, which is a lot more distinct than these two are. Number 3, like I said, the tampo. Now you can kind of see that change in the tampo. They were back to gold Ultra Hots. And this base has 74 blown Camaro, but it's moved over. Does that show on that one? Yeah, so you see where 74 starts by the transmission, and this one starts down by the first, looks like a U-joint or something there, for the drive shaft starts. This one also has a bar Malaysia, where that one did not. And then we go to the next. Here you can see a distinct difference in the two colors. I'm probably not catching up on camera because it's a little bit of a dreary day here. But underneath, we have the double bar Hot Wheels and no bar Malaysia. So we have seen that before. And here is this one, again, double bar, no bar, but these two have different color tampos. Not much of a difference, but enough that I can see it, and I'm partially colorblind, so it's good enough for me. All right, the next we'll go into are these red, Metal Flake Dark Red. Each one of these three has the red interior. Since these two have the same wheels, we'll start with them. So got the basic wheels. You can kind of see where the yellow Camaro is written in a darker purple and a lighter shade of purple or magenta. And then these two obviously have the different base. So this one has the Hot Wheels, has a 74 blown Camaro on the bar, no bar Malaysia, and this one transitioned to the new Hot Wheels logo base. This being a new base, the no bar on the Malaysia. Like I said, both of these are red interior, so base difference and a difference between down there at the bottom. See if I can catch that just a little bit better, where the Camaro is written. This one here, obviously Ultra Hot's red interior. This one has the same base as this, with the Hot Wheels 74 blown Camaro on the bar and the no bar Malaysia. The next one we have is the Metal Flake Dark Red, but we have tan interior. So I'll do these two first. The purple behind the Camaro is pretty much the same. And the base, you can see where 74 blown Camaro is moved over to the right again, and it has a bar Malaysia. Excuse me. Both of these are Ultra Hots and tan interior. This next one is similar to the first one. So Ultra Hots and these two share the same base, but you can see the difference in the colors here. So a distinct difference in darkness here on the red, and even in the tan interior, and that's not picking up on the camera too well. But you can see a darker tan inside the darker red one here. But other than that, the side is the same. You can kind of see where they put a square or a rectangle in a different color behind the Camaro. It's kind of a difference too. So there's a couple differences in there, and again, I don't have all the variations of these, and I'll go through that at the end too. The teal with the blue. So you got the blue tampos on the side here. So the first one I have out, Hot Wheels 74 blown Camaro moved to the left and no bar Malaysia. This is my Hot Wheels, or my basic Hot Wheels with 74 moved to the right, bar Malaysia. So two differences in that. Move to my Ultra Hots version. This one only came out in the package. What package was that? Let's see, number 58. This was, I think, an international package. But you have those. This one being in the 58 comes with the new Hot Wheels logo. I don't think I've ever seen the old Hot Wheels base like this one here on the Ultra Hots. There's also just differences in the color of these blue tampos. Most of them that come in the 58 blister pack are the lighter blue, if I remember right, and the ones that did not come in the 58 blister pack were darker blue. Next one, we'll go to, so here's Ultra Hots. You see the tampo variation. I think I just messed that up. unless they came out before, not 58. But here we have the 74 blown Camaro, no bar Malaysia, and again, these two and the tampos are pretty much the same color. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe they had both bases inside the 58 blister pack. This one has no hood tampo. This is a black tampo on the side, and this one has the move to the right 74 blown Camaro and bar Malaysia. The Gettys, obviously the wheel variations, Ultra Hots and basic wheels or black wall. These have different bases. So the basic wheel has 74 move to the right with the bar Malaysia. The Ultra Hots has 74 on the left side with no bar Malaysia. And I know there is one where one of these two have the other's base. And I wouldn't be surprised if they both have that kind of setup where they each share each other's base. Or even have a different base while those came out. Next is these Cal Customs. So 1990, Cal Customs came out. Nice Real Riders. So you got the gray hub Real Riders, black interior, tinted window, medium Cal Custom tampo on the hood. My next piece, they went to white. And on the bases, they share all the same bases we've kind of gone through. You can see this one has Hot Wheels, 74 blown Camaro to the left, no bar Malaysia. So transition piece, they went from the red to the white setup. Same tinted windows, same medium Cal Custom tampo. I take that back. These are the large Cal Custom tampos for the windows. And black interior. This one has a nice dark blue tinted base, but I don't really count that as a variation that I look for. The next one has the medium Cal Custom. But now instead of the black interior with the Real Riders, we have orange interior. Slightly less tinted window, but not much of a difference. So that was the third piece. So we went from red to white, white with black interior, to white with orange interior. And I'm sorry, this is still the large Cal Custom tampo. This one, I believe also large. I have to measure these. But there's 3 different sizes, and I think on the Cal Custom only the large and medium sizes are used. You see mine's kind of dented here, but there's a variation difference here. So we move over, we have tinted windows still, Cal Custom, and I want to say these are larges. Both have the orange wheels or orange interior, and now we went from gray hub, Real Riders, to the turbo wheel. Next, we have slightly less tinted window. Both of these are turbo wheels, orange interiors. You can see the tampo placement for the Cal Custom. And I think those are the same size. The next one, what do we got for differences here? So on the right, it's gonna be tough to tell without having my little measuring piece, but the right side Cal Custom is larger than the left side Cal Custom. I think that's the only difference. There may be some base differences here. Nope, those are the same. Yeah, so these had a different base variation, which is probably why it was on there. You can see the 74s moved to the right, bar Malaysia, bottom one, 74 moved to the left, bar Malaysia. And my last one that I just got is the clear window Cal Custom, the newer base with the Hot Wheels logo. Pretty nice piece. And there's also one, it's hard to tell on this here, but where these lines are, there's one with black instead of blue. So I'm missing that one, and I'm sure I'm missing different variations of bases and whatnot with some of these also. I'm missing wheel variations. So like the silver hot ones. There's another for the black. This had 2 different bases. I know eBay. There's a seller on there that had them. If anybody has any extra blown Camaro cow custom pieces they have like this, I would be interested. I have one for the 7 that I have here. And I put them in a nice display that this actually fits in right behind it. I might show that later. But I'm always looking for the tabs that go behind them. So that's pretty much it, right? So a bunch of bass variations, transition pieces. I mean, some of these are international only, Canada only. But this is why I collect. This is what I like to hunt for, is all these different bass variations, transition pieces, stuff like that. If you have some that I don't, I know it's be kind of tough to follow along throughout the video. I move kind of fast with the variations there. But if you have something that I don't, take a picture, send it to me. You can PM me, Diesel Mac, and this will be up on obviously my MVP Hot Wheels. So you can put a picture underneath in the comments for this. Hope everybody enjoyed. I'll do some other cars that have some similar bass transition pieces and variations. And if you guys like them, I'll just keep doing them. All right, thanks. Bye.